Possible Farms. Today, oh, there's some thunder. It's a stormy day here. We are expecting a big thunderstorm. You can see it kind of coming back from there. But here's what we are working on today. So we've got down like the moisture barrier. It's just like a woven kind of fabric to, you know, barrier between, Alex has explained this, but barrier in between the dirt and where we're gonna stack our hay. Sorry, Alex is being so obnoxious with that skid steer. But we are getting our gravel delivered today, so we rolled out all this plastic this morning, and so now we kind of, you know, we have that doorway level to where we need it to be. So Alex is just trying to match that as he brings it in. We're kind of trying to get like the doorway done. I'm kind of working down there to get that one level to where we need it to be. So far we've gotten 10 loads of gravel. We might need one more for this building. We brought 8 down, so we have like a pile and a half at that door at the moment, and then a pile right here. So Alex is moving that in with the bucket instead of the dozer blade, just so we can kind of move it to where we need it to be instead of packing it. It was a whole thing with the fill, but it's working out pretty good. It looks really good. You can see we're just he's dumping it in piles, kind of scraping it back. He didn't do it that time because he didn't have enough, but yeah, I think we did 7 rolls, not full rolls, but 7 rollouts of that fabric. And then we've got some extra. We've got 2 piles of gravel for our other building, which we still have to take all the stuff out of, pull up the rest of the chaff, pull up the plastic, and then put the moisture barrier and then the gravel on top. But we have hay stored in there, and it's been a little raining, so don't want to bring that outside when it rains. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Stay tuned. All right, here's where I'm working. So I've got my little pad here. This is where we want to be. So we're about 6 inches above this board, so it's like there, I think. Is where, well, actually we're doing 7, so we can, when it packs down, it's about 6. But so this is like my little pad right here that I'm working on to make sure it's level. I'm having to shovel in the dirt from outside, which I think I will just wait until Alex can bring me a bucket full. So it's getting kind of dark in here. Oh my goodness. I can feel it starting to sprinkle right now. We're thinking we're probably gonna get missed by the rain, just because that's how that usually works, for us at least. So we are getting a little bit of a sprinkle right now, but that's why we kept, you can see, that's the hay field that we mowed yesterday. We're gonna keep that in the windrows until it's nice and sunshiny. I believe today is supposed to be 82 and sunny later this afternoon, I believe, though. So hopefully the sun comes out, we can get that done. We're gonna get this building done gravel-wise today. We're still gonna we gotta roll it and then get a plastic on top of it, and then we're gonna put straw on top of that. So we're gonna have 4 layers of stuff to keep this hay dry, because it's been a struggle trying to figure out what works to keep the bottom bales from going bad. So hopefully this is the answer. Alex has put a lot of thought into this, so I'm optimistic that it'll work. So we're in the only red dot on the radar, which is insane. This came out of nowhere. It's so incredibly loud, and it's coming down pretty hard at the moment. Like it was sprinkling 2 minutes ago. Woo! Cold, but oh my goodness. Good thing I'm inside.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful day. Right now I'm in our new building. Yesterday and today we built some first cut. So at the moment, here's the baler behind me in the new building. It looks so tiny in comparison. Like in the other building, this thing looks huge because it takes up half of the barn, but drove it right in here like it was nothing. But oh no, I spoiled the surprise. Well, we've got all the hay in here. Not all of it. Some of it is outside on the wagon. Here's some more out on the trailer. And we officially have, even though the sides of the building aren't on yet, but because we just finished the floor, so we're hoping they're gonna come back this week, but it's Tuesday, so who knows? Anyway, we officially have our first stack of hay in the new building. So this is 8 bundles tall. We just did this with the squeeze, and I mean it's pretty tall. This is about how tall we could stack in the other building before we were hitting the rafters, and we could put another 4 on top of that, and we'd still have a little bit of room. So this is absolutely fantastic. We're loving it. We just had that stack of hay in the other building because we had it in there because but we had to move it out of there because we are going to be putting gravel onto the ground on the floor in our Morton building. So it is 7 o'clock. We're gonna eat dinner and then let's see how long this takes us. He says it won't take long. It is a smaller building. I think he said it's like 96 by 50 something. So shouldn't take us long. Very excited. We have our first stack. We have a bunch of hay to put away. So let's get going. All right, so it is now 7:50. Shirley got out, so it took us a little bit longer, and I fed the baby. So it took us a little bit longer to get started, but
we're here, we're doing it.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, this dust is why we are getting a gravel in here.
A gravel. Yeah.
Is that what I said?
I think so.
Oh.
She's a little tired, guys. It's getting a little late.
Oh my goodness.
We're hitting the late night grind tonight. It's not too late, but we're gonna try. Basically, we got the roller. The generous friend that has let us use it for a little bit in trade for hay hasn't come and got it. He was gonna get it like this morning, or
I thought he was gonna get it Saturday.
I thought, yeah, Saturday when we finish the other building, but he's just kind of, things have come up, and yeah, he hasn't gotten it yet. So we have a little time tonight. This building isn't all that big. The dirt underneath should be just about level.
We ran through here with the
yeah, check out, wasn't that we got the video last year?
Yeah, it took us forever.
Check that out. We like box bladed the whole thing, went all around. The building isn't level itself. As you can see, this building is
You said 96.
30, yeah, almost 30 years old now.
Oh.
So you can see that post settled. This post was settled, but they fixed it for the doorway.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can really see, if you can't tell, that post. So basically we're gonna take this gravel, kind of level it with the bottom of the door sill there. Not that the door works at all, but we can always replace.
So many times.
Yeah. But anyways, that will be that, and then hopefully we'll bring the, yeah, we're just gonna try to make it work. I think that side's also lower. So yeah, we just trying to get gravel in here so then we can park equipment in here and get not as much dust. The other billet barn, I think we've said before, is gonna be our main hay storage. This will be our overrun storage because we can't get as tall. So you know, mainly this will be main equipment, just so we can get equipment inside. So it'd definitely be better on the gravel. And yeah, so we're just gonna pull up all this plastic that we had down.
Are we checking it?
I don't know. I think we're gonna fold it up quick, and because it is a pretty thick plastic. This is a greenhouse plastic, but yeah, I don't know. Is it like a 6 mil, 5 mil? Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, maybe. We did get in the other barn. Did you show them? We got a 6 mil plastic.
Oh, I didn't show the class. I showed the stack.
That we're gonna be
Didn't emphasize on the
putting down, but we'll show you that later. Might get a 10 mil. The 6 mils just seems a little on the thin side, but just to keep that barrier. But anyways, we're gonna get to it.
Soundstripe.
So, here comes Hannah. In the glow of our one nice light bulb in this barn, I just want to show you the ground beneath the plastic. So this barn is dirt floor. So as you can see under the plastic, it is moist. I mean, over here, you know, here is the doorway. So yeah, some moisture will get in, but honestly, it's dry where it should be getting moist, if that was the moisture. So yeah, moisture definitely coming up from under the plastic, and then this chaff just absorb the moisture. That's my thought, at least. Yeah, it's just, as you can see, all moist under here. So yes, stone won't solve the moisture issue. Will it give us a gradient that might reduce the moisture? That's the hope. Basically, we want to give ourselves a break. You know, we're gonna have that separation fabric, then we'll have the stone, and yeah, basically we'll try to get that set just to give us a barrier. And also, yeah, sorry, I lost my thought, but yeah, this barn, obviously, like we've said, we probably, if we wanted to do this 100% right, have to strip down like 6 inches or so of the dirt, just because the building has sunken spots. But we are gonna do it how it is. It is gonna be equipment. We'll have that separation, and basically we're gonna try to pull up the plastic. We're not gonna have plastic down all the time. Pull it up unless there's hay going on it. So as you know, we put hay in that other barn. We're just starting to put plastic down, and basically as we put hay in, we'll put plastic in. What we did, we just went to Lowe's. It's just it's a 20-foot wide by 100 foot. I wish they had a little longer, but we'll just put a roll of plastic here, do a row, push that plastic out, and just go from there. And we'll see how we like that. We're gonna try on the back part doing some straw. We got some straw bales. So obviously the earliest hay you put in is usually sits there the longest, so we're gonna give that a shot with the straw. If that doesn't go bad and the stuff on just the plastic goes bad, we know we gotta put straw down. If not, if we can just have the plastic, that would make it easier. We don't have to clean up straw, and then we can just put the plastic out, put the bales on, take the bales off, move the plastic, and then we're to a solid stone floor. So goal in here obviously is that we're hoping most all the first cut will fit in that barn, in that building. We estimate, I think, 20,000 bales, but I think, you know, we can go higher. In our first building here, we could go 9 high in the middle. I think it was 8, but that stack's 8 high. So I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we still have, like, we could put another 4 on top of that. So something to think about. Maybe in the future we'll have a telehandler, I don't know, but that'll be down the road. So for now, it's definitely going to be nicer to stack in there, and then equipment here, and then second cut, third cut, the later cuttings, if we're out of room in there, we'll come in here, and they don't usually go as bad. So anyways, just wanted to show you the moisture under the plastic. It's kind of crazy. Who knew the ground had moisture?
All right, so it is now, what time is it? 9:38. I just got the laser set up in the corner. So I'm going to, we got the black moisture barrier stuff down. Making a lot of ruckus over here. He's bringing in the gravel. But I need to get, that laser looks so weird because of the dust. So we're gonna get this set up so that the gravel comes to the bottom. Oh my gosh, can you not even see that? It's too dark. To the bottom of the door. I'll have to show you again in the morning when we can actually see. I think my face is really dirty. Not loving it.